If you with it, drop it.
Alright, hello and welcome back to the Petty Parlor. I'm your host Jasmine.
And I'm Bree.
And we are gonna do some episodes, I guess. It's been a long ride with everything going on, so we're gonna hope by the time I get to editing this, CapCut will still be there, because it's all part of, you know, all the fun stuff with all the bands, which will be another thing. But today, we'll talk about the inauguration, which was way too fucking much. This whole week has been too much, so I get it, listen. We need to vent about how ridiculous this week is and how long this fucking month is. You know? Go ahead and do that. Because it's way too much. It was way too much going on, and one day, it was dramatic as fuck for 2 days. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, lots going on. Stuff and things. Everything is in shambles. But
Nella has lost her mind.
Yeah. We'll talk about the inauguration. Let's talk about the inauguration. What were your thoughts?
So, I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I mean, I've never really watched an inauguration, like, for what, and then I'm not giving the orange man the satisfaction of watching his shit, so, just because he's a clown. So I really just made sure to watch it off of people's socials that I, like, support, and thankfully at that time, TikTok was back, so I just watched it on all my favorite little TikTokers that talk about things like that, and politics, and you know, shout out to SNL. You guys were doing a great job. All the daily shows and stuff, you guys really gave me the news without, you know, it was really depressing, and you made some jokey jokes, and I really liked that, because shit was awful, and it didn't make any sense. But yeah, I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I saw clips of it. I think I've seen majority of it at this point. So, and it was a mess, just like we thought it was. Before it was a mess and all that. So, what did you think about it before I go into?
I didn't watch it. I had no plans to watch it. I saw clips of certain things that I liked, certain things that I knew that were confirmed during the inauguration, and just, yeah, I didn't care either way, because I was hoping that there would be some sort of JFK type-ish event, and since there wasn't, I don't really care what else happened, since nothing, you know, exploded during the inauguration. So, yeah. Hated it.
Yeah, it was just a big mess. I mean, of course, everything leading up to it, as far as like music choices, was a big problem. No, you're really doing a lot today, and I can't deal with it. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're just having to record on the day where she's very clingy, because whenever I'm working in office and then I come home, this is what happens. It's just nonstop. So, like, she hasn't seen me in 800 years, and it's been 6 hours. So yeah. But yeah, beginning with, of course, the, what do they call it? I don't know, the inauguration ball or something. Hey, cut it out. With, you know, people that were performing. Of course, we had all of the black men showing their ass, doing that, you know, Nelly, Soulja Boy, Snoop Dogg. I know everyone was most surprised at Snoop Dogg. We're not really surprised at the other two, because it's like, oh, you need the money, fine, whatever. But, yeah, Snoop, they definitely got some on him, in my opinion.
That's what I was thinking, too. I was like, there's just no possible way.
On him or someone he loves.
They have to have something on him, because you sat up there and said all that stuff that you said about Trump in 2016. So you were calling other people coons and stuff. So at this point, I'm like, they gotta have something real juicy on Snoop for him to have, like, and he doesn't need the money. So I was like, you must have done. You had some shit going on. I want to know what they have. Just tell us. We probably will support you.
Right, more
on whatever it is, unless
doing
it's
that.
R. Kelly type things. Then
Yeah, there's some unforgivable things you
yeah,
can't do, but,
unless you're diddying. But if other shit, like,
which I think some people thought was part of it, was some of them were doing that because of the whole Diddy situation and that they hung around him and stuff back in the day, so they probably knew some things that are going to come out, and they don't want to come out. So that's great. But yeah, the responses, I know Snoop didn't, as far as I know, and as of like yet, he did not put out a statement, but the other two did. They did respond about, all the backlash that they were getting and whatever. And honestly, they could have kept it.
What did they say?
I didn't need a thing. So Nelly did a whole thing when he was asked about it, and he was saying that people should just get over it, basically, because he's the president after all. It's his duty. He tried to take the civic, I'm an American, I'm a proud American stance, which I just thought was stupid.
No, this nigga hit him with the 4th of July song.
Yeah,
I'm proud
that's pretty
to
much
be
what he fucking did. Was he was just saying it was, he's the president. There's no sense in not being against it. I have to do if I was called to war and like this is what I would do. And I was like, what are you talking about? This is my civic duty. What? It didn't. It really was. He could have gave no response.
He needs. I feel like he needs money. He
real
needs
bad.
Money.
No, and everything that's come out from Nelly since that, like, he has a residency in Vegas coming up this year.
I hope it bombs. I hope they cancel the whole set because nobody's buying any fucking tickets.
It's the publicity for that, and then he also has a show, I guess, coming out with Ashanti. They're doing a reality show, so it was really just publicity.
I'm not watching that goddamn shit.
No one's watching anything. No one's supporting that shit. So, sorry, Ashanti, you got to take, the blows for him because what the fuck, you should have told him not to do it.
I hope the MAGAs, I hope they buy all of your residency tickets because
the concert's gonna bomb.
I won't be there.
There won't be a lick of rhythm. They still hate you. They hate your skin color. So it really doesn't fucking, like, at a certain point you gotta be like, are these the fans I really want? Like, people that don't actually know my songs, don't actually enjoy my music, don't get my history, like, are gonna write mean comments.
Kelly Rowland said that he wasn't allowed to perform Dilemma, is what I heard, which I think is fantastic. As she should. As she should, as someone who with rights to that. Fuck him.
No. And she blocked him, which is what we should all do.
Mm-hmm.
Just get rid of these people, cancel them, block them. Block the orange man, on all these meta devices. Make sure you're not following them because they are auto-following people. So,
and they're
auto take it off.
unfollowing people. They did it to me. I was following AOC.
Keep checking.
They unfollowed her. And that happened several times, and people are saying the same thing about her account. So they're unfollowing a lot of people that you follow. So make sure you're checking the people you follow and stuff in TikTok for sure.
Yep, absolutely. And then Soulja Boy's response was just as ridiculous. I mean, at least he admitted he did it for the money. But the way he admitted it made no sense. He basically said, Obama ain't never put no money in my pocket. Michelle ain't never put no... Kamala... She didn't win! And Obama don't need you. This is not about Obama. This is not... So anybody could call you up and be like, hey, I got some money real quick. You want to come, shake your ass. Come through. Like,
I've always hated Soulja Boy. I'm so sorry.
He's so annoying.
People who liked him, but everything I've seen of him, he's like Boozy to me. Like,
he's like a gnat.
He's
just annoying.
They're just not good humans, and so
yeah, they don't care.
I'm like,
he's broke, as he should be. And the only thing I agreed with him on is dissing Drake. Other than that, I got nothing else to do with Soulja Boy. But it was just stupid that he brought all these other people into the conversation that would never... Listen, Kamala could get Beyonce. Why would she get you, Soulja Boy? Why would she get you? You're not in the caliber.
Remotely in the same category at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. And then of course, I mean, we weren't surprised. Rick Ross, he wasn't a big person that people were talking about because we're not surprised. He been jigging forever.
Yeah, he been on that bullshit for real.
You already know. So yeah.
One thing people did point out is that essentially everyone that performed, all of the black men that performed for him, all were men that had a very precarious past with women.
Yeah.
So they've got Rick put a Molly all in her drink. Machine, you know what I mean? Like all them. Soulja Boy, he was a woman abuser. Like the only one who wasn't on that shit with women that we know of is Snoop, and he got questionable behavior on certain things.
You never know.
Yeah. It's like everyone else, because Nelly, I think he had like 2 different women that were suing him for like rape. So
yeah,
I'm just like birds of a fucking feather.
Literally, he should just rode on his Ashanti cloud and kept it pushing. You didn't have to,
man, and make him a stay-at-home father. So you don't have to do these type of shit.
You did not have to keep doing these fucking shenanigans. And I mean, of course, the other not notable artist, Carrie Underwood,
her life is going so bad.
She did awful at the inauguration. Which, let me tell you a little lore. If you like to get into a little conspiracy theory with me for a moment, I watched a TikTok, and if you have not seen, I might try and put a clip in. Well, I won't really put a clip in because it's literally 2 minutes of awkwardness. She didn't start. The music messed up. They tried to start the music. It didn't start. There were some mic issues. They said there were technical difficulties, right? Well, what I saw was there was this guy on TikTok. He was in the building and he started shouting "Free Palestine." And from his TikTok, what it looks like, the lineup of events, he was the technical difficulty. Because they were trying to find him in the crowd because he was shouting out "Free Palestine." And of course, these motherfuckers in the arena are children. As soon as he shouted that out, they all went into uproar. Everyone got into uproar and they started chanting USA. Like, what a child response, you know, for someone saying that. So he said "Free Palestine" like 3 times. He said it in one area, kept walking in the arena. Said it in another area, kept walking. Said it again, and then he went in the bathroom, you know, tried to change whatever he had going on and stuff like that. But literally, if you watch the clip simultaneously of when he did it and then the Carrie Underwood thing, you can kind of hear him in the distance. You hear somebody say, like, "Free Palestine." So I think he was the reason that she had that moment, and I honestly think that's great. I really appreciate that, man.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was doing a futile mission because the time to Free Palestine was when Kamala was running. You had a chance, at least, with her. You have no chances now. By the time your life is over, I would just hush up about it. Okay.
Yeah, that was just like his sole mission was to go there and like mess up the.
I mean, great for him. I'm
he didn't really, you know. He's like, I sat out in the cold for 4 hours, you know, just to do this, and mission accomplished. And he didn't get in trouble. Or they tried to, like the Secret Service and stuff. They found him and everything. Like I said, if I can't remember his name, but he has like videos. I don't know if they're still up. To be honest, they may have been taken down. But they found her security and stuff, tried to escort him out, and then they tried to hold him as well. They told him to leave, but then they tried to hold him to get all of his information. And he didn't go for that shit. Good for him. I'm not saying praise this man, first off, because any white man I question. I don't care what your motives were. I don't praise anyone, you know, like some of you do with Trump. I don't praise any man, but I feel like he did a very, you know, good thing. But they tried to get all his information and stuff, and he thankfully knew his rights, as you should as well. He didn't have to give them anything. He physically did not come with his license and his identification on purpose, so they could not get it from him. And he just kept saying, hey, it's free speech, it's a free country, I can still say what the fuck I want, so you can't hold me. For what? Just because I said 2 words? No. So that was a little satisfying moment for me. Nice. Carrie Underwood deserves all of the hell she's getting right now.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she's regretting it is crazy.
Yeah, she lost like 1 million Spotify subscribers overnight. I heard when she first, when it was first, found out that she was going to perform at the inauguration, which surprises me honestly because, I mean, I would think that all her like country fans were like big MAGA heads, but you never know. Maybe it was all the other people who weren't that were like, fuck
you know what? I didn't know you were like this. So we've actually seen, that more people get more support when they're against the Orange Man. So it's really not the winning team. Because the night before the inauguration, Trump openly admitted that he rigged the election. It was on camera. He said it. You can't, I don't care what you guys, he said he rigged it. Him and Elon. The clip was as clear as day.
And there's been reports of fraud in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Since that time happened. There's been literal reports showing that there was election fraud in Pennsylvania and in Nevada. Fun fact. So, yeah. I mean, that was a surprise to me. I already knew that because
we admit that the night before and nothing happened to you is diabolical.
Yeah, it's big trash. So what else?
And then I'm still on the artists and things. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Wow, your life is going so bad. I didn't watch anybody's performances. It's not mine. But your life is going terribly, Billy Ray, and there's a reason for that. Probably this.
You need help. You need some help. You have to be escorted.
We're getting a divorce from like a 24-year-old right now who looks like your ex-wife. Your ex-wife's life is also in shambles. All of y'all are really in shambles. You've got a whole redneck family thing going on.
All of this is deteriorating. It looks awful.
It's going badly.
So I can tell life is beating your ass, and you have the nerve to be at an inauguration.
I would be at home. My life is going on. I would be at home.
That is the worst karmic place you can be, because everyone that touches around that seems to have a real bad time. So, looking at you, even you, Elon, you got kicked out.
This made me laugh so much. I'm so happy to hear that news.
You just come on now. But yeah, the actual inauguration part of him being sworn in and all that was a mess. Shout out to Michelle Obama for standing on business and not going. That was
period.
Yeah, there was no point, girl. There was nothing to see, nothing to miss. Of course, I loved his face when he did put his hand on the Bible. She just looked like, y'all come look at this. Everybody seeing this? Y'all fucking seeing this shit? Look at this. She just was looking like, and I guess it was the one that Lincoln used. I found that out today. Was the Bible that he was supposed to. All he did was this. He did not put his hand on it. It was just right in front of him, and that was that. And I haven't researched this.
We've told y'all before. This man's not a Christian.
He
doesn't know the Lord, and the Lord does not know him. He told me before. He said, "I don't know that orange man." Have y'all ever watched Batman? So, okay, the Batman cartoon. There's a character there named Clayface, and that's what I think of every time I think of Trump. And his whole, his body just, falls apart. His face is made of clay. And I don't know why, but he's just, melting. It just looks like mud, and his whole shit is just, melting off. And that's what he looks like to me, and that's what I think of every time. So I just call him Clayface. But, yeah, he's told you before, he's not a Christian. I don't know why y'all are pretending like you don't know. He doesn't know the Lord. Neither do a lot of y'all.
The Lord does not know him.
We don't know him. And speaking of the Lord, are you still on Artists?
No.
Oh. No, we were talking about the actual.
Yes.
The pastor, I think her name is Marion Buddy. But I gotta look this up. But she ate down. Okay, on her little sermon, she listen. She gave that man heaven. I'm not gonna say hell because he's actually Satan, so he thrives there. But she gave that man heaven. Okay, she talked about actual Christian values based on the actual Bible, not based on y'all's ideals of Christianity and just wanting what you want and thinking that whatever doesn't fall into what you want is unchristian, but actual Christian values based on the actual Bible that 99% of you have not actually read. She ate that man up, and that's some brave ass shit to be in front of all those fuck ass people, and they're sitting there rolling their eyes when she's talking about actual Christian things. She's talking about loving each other and that people are scared and saying real true things, and y'all are sitting there rolling your fuck ass, ugly ass, couch fucking eyes. JD Vance, I saw you rolling your fucking stupid ass eyes. I just want to slap the whole fucking facial hair right off your... I fucking hate each and every one of you so with my whole heart. But she ate down on that, and she's been getting... She talks about how she's been getting death threats and all that since then. And she doesn't deserve that.
No.
Okay? Not at all. But you know who does deserve some death threats? Clayface. So anyway... But she ate down, and I just want to shout her out. Continue.
Yeah, so he didn't touch the Bible, and Melania didn't want to touch him. So there's really that. Her hat was as big as a motherfucking
Hamburglar.
Her hat was to get away.
Somebody call her Carmen San Diego, and I was dying.
It really was.
That
It really
my
was.
favorite show. These are fantastic computer games too. Oh my god, the detective skills me and my brother learned on that game. It never came. I don't know what happened to it, but it was great. Yeah, she looked crazy. She definitely did not want to touch him.
Yeah, no. I don't freaking blame her.
We're on that shit. But yeah, no, that was nuts. What else?
So yeah, he of course got sworn in and all that. We saw all of the top people standing there. Bezos' ass, Elon, Meta, Zuck the fuck, everyone was there. And why?
Fucking bitch.
They were supposed to be there in the front row, like they're, you know, you already know why. So that was not eye-opening, but, you know, a thing. And then, of course, as he's sworn in and stuff, he wants to make his first order of business that there are only two genders officially, men and women. And I just want to say to Caitlyn Jenner, with your dumb ass, how did
Your
you
name
feel?
is Bruce. I'm not calling you Caitlyn Jenner. That time of our life
supporting that man, and that's the first thing out of his mouth after he was sworn in.
She
How
probably
does that
felt great.
feel?
As a matter of fact, he probably felt great. You know what? I usually don't misgender people like that. I respect who you are and what you want to be called, except for Bruce Jenner. Okay?
Yep.
Everybody else,
Yep.
I don't care. Bruce, you are now Bruce. You shall be Bruce.
And that's it.
And that is it. And I will be calling you he, him from this day forward. You don't deserve the
No
respect
respect.
that all of the other people who had to fight and who had to deal with all this ridicule and who had to stand up constantly for their right to be seen as who they wanted to be seen as. You don't deserve the same respect that we give them at fucking all, and I refuse to give it to you. You don't fucking deserve it. And I'm not going to be, oh, it's Caitlyn. No, your name is Bruce. You heard what the man said.
You're not sensitive to other people's issues.
And it's he, him. And that's why I'm referring. I'm referring to Bruce forever. I don't even care if later on you say, well, I regret everything. I don't give a fuck. Bruce.
It happened.
Brucey Bruce is your name.
Because you sat your ass up there and
I
did
will
it.
call you.
Nope.
Ugh,
Yeah, some things that just are not, we're not going for. You know, if you don't want to respect other people, then that's it. You know, fine. I'll meet you at your level.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got to do the when they go low. We go lower.
But that mentality speaks to the kind of delusion that these MAGA people have. They genuinely
It's not me.
feel like they can do what they are telling everyone else not to do. But because they are doing it, it's perfectly fine. And there's something genuinely psychotic about that.
Really messed up in the brain.
Like, there's something wrong with you for real. And a lot of y'all need to go see somebody. And a lot of y'all are giving Jonestown. You don't realize, like, how creepy your cult is. And we've seen this multiple times in multiple cults. for whatever reason, I can't wait to get to the part where you guys all drink the Kool-Aid. That's what I would like to happen.
It's already started.
Like, not even, I want everybody to just mass murder. Like, just be like, you know what I think the Orange Man wants is for everyone to off themselves. That's what I think. Jonestown's it up. Okay?
Nope.
This dog is on that shit, guys. Anyway, she's fed up with it, and she said, fuck. That's what she said. She said, fuck that man, and I concur. Big trash. What else happened during the inauguration? The inauguration. The can we talk about the Hail Hitler?
Yeah, that was gonna be next. That was what was coming next. Go ahead.
Oh, I was waiting for you. I didn't know that was next on your agenda.
Yep.
Okay. Carry on. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't have thoughts. I mean, he should be in jail. I don't know what to tell you. My big thing is you guys are all stupid about this Roman salute, blah blah blah. It felt, you know, when you saw it, you went, and there's a reason for that, because it's you just did the symbol, not like you should be out of here. And you know, I am grateful for all the people that are fucking around and find out, all you white people that are doing it now just to try and defend this man like he needs to be defended, and you're losing your job, so
it's great.
You're finding out.
Your nails look amazing, by the way. Just had to jump in and say that. But anyway, yeah, no, I mean, this is the thing, like, it's not a Roman salute. I don't understand y'all's desire to constantly try to gaslight us as though we are not seeing what the fuck we saw. And y'all
part of
do
this
it
cult
all of the time with multiple different things. Y'all sat here and kept saying how, oh, well, why are the Democrats so upset? They're just whining and crying. We just took our loss with grace.
No, you didn't.
Are y'all pretending
January
that
6th?
January 6th didn't happen? You think we don't have eyes, you stupid bitch? We were there. Those of us who are old enough to vote now, we're all old enough to see what was going on January 6th. They were all old enough to see y'all throw that temper tantrum, shoot cops, and then get shot yourselves, and then go to jail. Okay? Y'all being pardoned does not mean that didn't happen. There's actual footage of this incident. Okay? You cannot gaslight people who are sane into thinking things that happened did not happen.
Exactly.
Okay? Just because y'all can be... I even saw people were in a conservative platform, and they were like, oh, what happened to, all the Democrats said that he was going to be dictator day one. Where is all his dictatorship? And motherfucker, we did not say that, you stupid little fucking piece of shit.
He said Project 2025.
He said that. He said dictator on day one. Nobody else said that but him. You take things that this man actually said with his own mouth. You take things that Elon did and we all saw, and then you turn around and act like that never happened. Motherfucker, we are all watching the same shit. Stop being stupid.
Yeah, I don't know who you're trying to convince.
I don't know who this is for.
It's not for me.
The people who would believe you are already in your group. Like everyone else
literally.
is saying. We're not going for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're crazy. I do, you know, just a little. I hate him too. But please, some of us that have Teslas, leave us the fuck alone. Thanks. Okay.
Hey, y'all are assed out. Poor souls. There is a bumper sticker that says, I got this before he became
That's not
an asshole
true.
or whatever. So,
I don't feel like that doesn't. It should just be something that says, I hate him too. Like, that's literally all it needs to say. It's not, I got it before, whatever, all this bullshit, because he's been horrible all the time. That would be a fucking lie. I know he's a horrible person. He's gotten way worse. I mean, my hate has grown exponentially since I've gotten my car, you know, for him. But it's just like, I wish that other companies would have better EVs. I just fucking steal his shit. Do crime. Please, steal his Krabby Patty formula so I can get another car.
Because I know, I saw like Porsche came out with ones recently.
They're not at the level of Teslas, which sucks. Because I'm a super techie person, and I research, and I know what I want out of a car. CEOs are always going to be CEOs. I'm black. 99% of car CEOs don't like me. So what the fuck am I going to do? I got to pick something that's best for me. Like, there's nothing I can fucking do about that shit. You know, it's at the point, it's like where people were talking about, you can only boycott so much until your livelihood is at jeopardy. You know what I mean? It's like, we can't just, I've been boycotting so many things in my life as a black person. It's so many things I can't do, I can't support, I can't get with. But there's also things where I'm like, bitch, I gotta live. You know, people want to say boycott Target and all this stuff. For some people in rural areas, that's all they have. And that's not their fucking fault. So it's really just like,
don't go crazy trying to boycott these places. I'm a boycott Target.
You're gonna go insane.
I'm gonna be trying to boycott Walmart. But listen, nigga, sometimes I need toilet tissue and pads, nigga, and they got the best deal. But this is the thing, Target really fucked up because I was boycotting Walmart and going to Target. Now Target is fucked up. And they had the higher prices, nigga. I could just go, and they're further away from me. So I was like, well, I'm just, if that's the case, I'm gonna just go back to Walmart. But
what we have to do is targeted boycotts. We have to make a lesson out of one to get all. So doing all of them at once in a dispersed way is not going to hit these companies' pockets. I know right now there's TikTok going around as far as targeting. Most people are targeting the John Deere right now because they're someone who there's an alternative to them. There's multiple other choices that we can make, and I think that's smart. So in that case, it's like you don't drink Jack Daniel's whiskey, you drink another brand's whiskey and make them popular and make them number one and show this one brand. Just cut it out, and then they tell all their friends, oh shit, well maybe we need to take this back. Because just boycotting every single thing, it's exhausting. Having to research all of that, you know, everyone's horrible, unfortunately. I'm be honest. There's way worse people. When you get money, most people don't get to be a good human being. You know what I mean? And Amazon, there's so many things on there. Some people cannot get rid of Amazon. Like, I get it. I don't expect. That's what I'm saying.
Jeff Bezos have always been big trash, so I'm not.
This is what I'm saying. Elon's always been trash, but I needed a fucking car. You know what I mean? Like, that's why people are like, oh, well, you just got to do this, and I have to do what? Get rid of your Amazon then. You're not going to. Like, we get it.
I do think targeted boycotts is good. I don't think the John Deere thing is going to work because of the fact that one. Everybody already doesn't drink that, and then it's like because it's just not. I don't think that's big enough. What I think we should do as black people is we should boycott either Target, Walmart, or both if you can. Boycott them for the month of February. The entire month is Black History Month, and we should boycott both of those places for that entire month. After that month, if you need to go up in there, go up in there, whatever the case may be. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be boycotting them for, because I can last a month. Okay, if I need something at Walmart for in between that month or whatever, there's other places I can get it.
Because what's going to happen is it's just going to take you from one evil, driving yourself to another evil. Because the alternatives are all billionaires. They're all their same fucking level of fucked up. You know what I mean?
I see today that Al Sharpton and a bunch of people ran up in Costco, and that's another thing. The places that fuck with us, they need to be going in on those places. Make their stocks and stuff. Oh, I saw somebody, one of these stores, they locked up the Ben and Jerry's.
They did. I saw that as well.
Fucking piece of
I don't care.
shit.
I'll sit there and wait.
But all the places, the people that support us, I heard the other day that JP Morgan was saying they're not getting rid of their DEI initiatives. They said fuck all of that noise. Costco said they're not getting rid of it. So those are the places that we want to run that up. We want to make their stocks go up high to see like this is what happens when you just be a decent like human being.
Yeah.
Sometimes all my money.
Cold turkey is a little bit too much. So just reduce it and try to inflate. Even if you have to go to Target, buy black brands. That's because they don't really deserve to be getting hit, you know, because the company decided to be fucktards. Like, at least go get a black brand of something in there so then they see that the dollar is going towards black brands, not towards everything else. So you just have to be, that's why I'm like, the whole Tesla thing, Elon does not care. Listen to me. He already has factories on top of factories full of stocks of his cars that are not selling. He is not the top selling car leader. He doesn't care if he sells these cars. He's not in that shit for the money because he already has the money. So going after that does nothing. Like, it's not affecting him in that way. Go for his fucking ego. That's what, now, because he's mad now because y'all went for his ego and started calling his cars swappable cars. He didn't like that.
Made me laugh.
He didn't like that. So go for the ego, not the product, because the product already exists. Like, it's not doing anything. And all you're doing, to me, it just makes it really sad. And I had this conversation with my friend, and I'm sorry, I know she's going to watch this, and she's going to be like, oh God, Jasmine's going into this, because I really got into it about the Tesla thing. And I'm into it just because the videos of hurting people who have kids in their cars, cutting them off and doing things like that, is not the way. Like,
I've not seen
this, people are making very hateful things where they're taking out their aggression against Elon, against people that drive Teslas, and they're cutting them off in the road, they're running them off the road. That's fucking dangerous, and that's disgusting. There's kids in people's cars, there's dogs, there's innocent people. Like, that does nothing to Elon. He doesn't care if 5 million of us die in his car. He does not care. That does nothing. So cut it the fuck out. That's all I'm saying. Like, have targeted boycotts. Leave us Tesla people alone. We hate him. Unless you see a Tesla with like MAGA stickers, you know.
Then do whatever
something.
you want.
Then all right. I'll give you that. But like me and my little anime Tesla car, like clearly I'm not any longer for that. My car's fucking anime. Like, it's modded out to high heaven. It does not look like his car anymore at
Y'all
this
should
point.
all get fuck Trump stickers and put them on everything. I think that would be hilarious.
Hey, I'd be down. I could make the stickers if we get enough people. I've made plenty of stickers for my car already.
I think that would be funny.
So,
Yeah.
just a little thing. It's dangerous. Don't run people off the road for that shit. You're not affecting the CEO. Like, come on.
Guys, I didn't know y'all were doing that.
Yes, it's safety, and I don't like that. So,
Wow.
that's crazy. Yeah, people are crazy, and I get it. We're all like, you know,
What are you doing back there?
on edge, but that's not the way to go. Y'all should have been trying to run Trump off the road.
Period.
Like, the people you need to do it towards.
Or Elon.
God, something. One of them gotta have a leaked address. Why not just somebody in their family gotta hate them. What do y'all know? Y'all know. Come on.
Multiple people in their families have to hate
Come
them.
on now. Please.
Speaking of which, Elon's mom, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, that
No
bitch.
one asked you. You raised the most awful person to ever exist, bitch. Why would we be taking any advice from you? You fucking stupid ass, dumbass
Who
cunt
said
bitch.
you were the mom
Shut
of
the
America? Like,
Damn. You not even from here. What the fuck you mean, mom of America?
who do you think you are talking to us? Out the side of your mouth.
Ass
Girl.
dumbass
Girl.
bitch. That's why you look like that. Let me tell you something about hatred in your heart.
It comes out.
That's why a lot of y'all age the way that y'all do. Because all of that racism stuff is bad for your pores, bitch. And that's why your whole shit's sagging like that. Okay? You gotta let your shit breathe. And it's not gonna breathe until you stop being racist and terrible. It's not.
And that's my thing as well. You guys got to remember, people who idolize him and think he's so high and mighty, and you guys have a lot of fear and stuff in your heart. Trump is an old fucking man at the end of the day. Oh shit. I don't know what that says, but something.
All the policies and things, we can't get into it. He did what, over 200 some on day one, and got rid of like 78 things that Biden had put in place.
He's a piece of shit. Hey, question. How are your groceries? Are those getting any fucking cheaper while he's getting rid of all this other shit that's going to make everything more expensive?
Yeah.
Didn't think so.
$11 eggs? I sure don't.
Didn't think so. Okay. Well.
So yeah, that was a hot, ghetto, disgusting mess of the inaugurations. I wish I didn't live through it, but I guess I have something to do. Fucking live through it. It's awful. It's awful. I don't want to live through these trying times.
It's terrible. Or I wouldn't mind it if I was not here, but since I'm actually
put me in another country.
I'm about to see what these other countries talking about. Okay.
I gotta go. I just gotta fucking go.
Those searches went up too. As soon as he got in there, it was like searches for other countries. I've been watching other people living in other countries, all these expat stuff, which is not accurate. Stop calling yourselves expats. You're immigrants and refugees, just like
everybody else.
People are. Okay. That's what we are. Stop trying to use expat to make it sound nice. I hate when white people do that shit. Y'all take everything and make it sound like something different so you don't have to be included in the shit.
Right.
You're a fucking
Who you talk about.
That's what the fuck you are, okay? You make everything sound bad. You talk about DEI like y'all don't have legacy admissions, like y'all don't have nepotism, and y'all, more white people have gotten in on those things than anywhere else.
Listen, DEI is a whole nother topic.
We're gonna have to talk about that another day, because y'all make me mad. But anyway, that was it. Inauguration was trash.
Yeah, big trash. Fucking sucked. Good luck. Stay in your communities. That's all we got.
That's all we got for you. Okay, well, until next time, eat, drink, be petty.